how I traveled to 2 new countries in 9 days with copywriting. In this video, you're gonna discover how I started making fuck you money with copywriting so you can do the same, and literally how anyone with a pulse can do the same. Like, if you have a pulse, you can make money with copywriting, like serious money, like financial freedom money. This is the type of money I'm talking about. So this is what you're gonna learn by the end of this video, so stick around till the end. And so you're also gonna discover how I went from like eating rotten dog food to the stage you're probably in right now, so you know that you're not alone. You're gonna discover everything you need to get to the next level. So travel to 2 new countries, just like I said, Denmark and Prague. Look at me, fucking hot. Looks so sexy. So I spent like an average person's 3-month salary in this trip. Probably was about 3K. Not anything crazy, just a couple of days. And yeah, that's insane. So how did I start making fuck you money with copywriting? And more importantly, how can you make fuck you money with copywriting? Let's go. So in this video, I'm going to show you through an exact 4-step daily routine that will allow you to get 2K to 5K per month, even 10K per month with copywriting without you having to become a basement goblin or sacrificing your sanity by outreaching all day. But first I want to share with you like my story, just so you realize that you're not alone in this journey. But yeah, this is going to be so insane. This is literally going to be even more valuable than the paid courses that the gurus sell you. Like literally, I'm going to give you an exact method. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Exactly. It's not going to be theory. It's not going to be bullshit. Just actionable stuff that you can use to get 5K per month. And you're going to get to 5K per month because this is everything that my students are using inside the mentorship to get to the next level. So let's go. So first of all, it was 2022 and I was just a college kid who just finished from the army, because in Greece, you gotta go to the army. It's mandatory. If you don't go to the army, you're basically gonna go to jail. They're gonna find you, they're gonna fucking slap you in the face, and they're gonna get you to the jail. So that's what's gonna happen. Then I discovered this one thing, copywriting, and I secretly stopped going to college without telling my parents and started outreaching all day without landing any clients. Like, this is literally a picture of me sleeping in class the first day that I went to college. Literally, first day that I go to college, I hear what the professors say for like a couple of hours, and I'm like, bro, this is garbage. What am I doing? And am I really going to spend the next 4 to 6 years of my life doing garbage right here? I couldn't do this. So I got discouraged, okay? Because remember, I was outreaching every single day, all day, without landing any clients. And then I started getting discouraged because every guru and their grandma and their fucking goldfish out there was telling me, oh, you're gonna reach 10K per month in 30 to 90 days as a complete beginner. That's what they were telling me. 30K, 10K per month, 30 days. That's what they were telling me. Little did I know it took like much longer. But anyway, look at me, bro. Look at how the fuck I looked like. Look at me. This is me. Look at me now, how sexy I am. Then, what I thought, like, this is very funny. By the way, I thought that if outreaching for 10 hours a day doesn't work, why not just quit my hobbies, never go out with my friends again, stop speaking to my family, like basically stop talking to everybody, and just outreach for 14 to 16 hours a day instead. This is what I was thinking. I was like, at the time, this seemed like a good idea to me. It's like, yeah, if 10 hours a day doesn't work, if what I'm already doing doesn't work, why don't I just do more of that? Maybe that's gonna work, right? Fucking wrong, man. Look at me. Look at how fucking depressed I am. I got acne. I got my fucking long hair. This is me. Like, how long ago was this? I think this was me 2023. Like almost 1 year ago. 1.5 years ago. Less than 1.5 years ago. Like, look at me. Look at me. I look so garbage. And the final blow that literally got me to the next level, to me thinking, bro, it's never, I'm dying, bro. I have to change something. It was me. I was getting even more discouraged when I was outreaching all day. And then one day, I wake up, I go to the fucking toilet, and I end up sleeping in a toilet for 40 minutes. And I haven't shared this story with anybody else in the past. Actually, I've shared this with people in my very close circle, but I've never shared that publicly. So, yeah. Then, in October 2023, I managed to land my first 6K client. So it was an upfront payment. And then I landed my second 3K copywriting client in under 4 days. I thought at the time, I landed, bro, in 4 days, I landed like a 6K client and a 3K client. And I was like, bro, I thought I cracked the code, man. I thought next week I was going to be in the fucking Lambo or something. I was already thinking about my dream lifestyle that I was going to have at like 20K per month. I was already thinking about the Lambos I was going to be driving. I was only thinking about leasing a car at this point, man. And then I thought I cracked the code. Boom, I thought I was going to be something like this. And what I didn't know is that I just got lucky. I literally just got lucky and ended up another 3 months or so trying to get new clients because I didn't know how to retain those clients. So if you're watching this right now and you're a copywriter who hasn't landed any clients yet, this is like a very good reminder that it doesn't matter if you know the best system, you can still get clients, like really premium clients, if you put in the work and you never quit. So I landed my first clients, these premium clients, when I was 11 or 10 months in the game. It took me like 10 to 11 months in the game without me investing in any mentorships, just buying some crappy courses from these, fancy gurus. That's all I was doing. So I realized there was something I didn't know that kept me from getting to where I want. I remember having this conversation with my dad one day. I was like, Dad, I'm doing this every single day, but I'm struggling to get the clients I want. And when I get the clients I want, they just drop me. I can't retain them. Like, there's something wrong. And I remember telling him, there's something I know that's keeping me from getting to where I want. That is exactly what I was telling him. He's like, I gotta invest in the fucking cash. Invest all of my cash in the mentorship. So what I did is I took all of the money that I made here, the 6K project, the 3K project, whatever, and I took all of that cash and literally invested myself in the mentorship. And what I wanted was basically what every copywriter and their grandma out there wants, was the cash, fucking Dubai and driving in Bugatti. That's what I wanted. So I decided to get myself a mentor because I wanted no choice. I realized I had no choice because I really didn't. No more choice. And I didn't want to waste any more time. I already had wasted so much time. I couldn't delay this anymore. I literally wired my entire bank account to them, and I was only left with $150 to my name. I was literally scared I was going to starve to death. And I almost starved to death, by the way. But you can go ahead and watch my video, which is like how I went from eating rotten dog food to 10K per month. You can watch it. But I'd rather die than be average. And you watching this right now, sitting there, you're probably thinking that the same. You're probably thinking the same. You probably hate the idea of becoming average. The average person, not making enough money, not being able to provide for your family, you don't want to be average. You want to be fucking unique. You want to be top 1% person. That is what I wanted, and that is what I've been able to achieve. And probably, if I think about it, me and many of my students who are also Greek, we're making multiple 4 figures per month, and we're probably not only 1%, we're probably 0.001%, especially for our country and our age. That is what I'm comparing ourselves to. So, fast forward today, and now we're gonna get into the good stuff, the daily schedule in a bit. Fast forward today, I'm making 5-10K per month from copywriting without being a basement goblin, which allows me to travel 1 to 4 times per month, like you're seeing here. This is my latest trips. Copywriting allows me to pursue my passion full time, to be able to train like a pro athlete so I can compete in the Olympics, in the Olympic Games in 2028. Like my big passion, like you can see here, like my big passion is fighting, and I want to compete in the Olympic Games, the first Muay Thai Olympic Games ever. So this is gonna be fucking good. I know I can do this, and I will do it. Copywriting allows me to meet other killers in the space with the same mindset, goals, and ambition as me. And by the way, these are all my students who are all making fucking cash. Copywriting allowed me to get in a relationship with my dream girlfriend, believe it or not. And I'm gonna explain exactly how, but Copywriting allowed me to buy like an entire wardrobe of premium clothes that make me look like a G, like boss, very good clothes. And also, copywriting allowed me to get everything I ever wanted. Everything. That's what I love. But what the gurus tell you is just work 80 to 100 hours a week, bro. That's what they're telling you. But you literally saw what happened when I was working 80 to 100 hours a week. Let me scroll up, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Do I look like a fucking G right here? I look like a fucking brain dead monkey that hasn't gotten a hair, doesn't even have money to get a haircut. That is what I'm looking at. Like a brain dead monkey who doesn't have money to get a haircut. Is this what you want to look like? I guess not. So, I've helped dozens of other people do the same. Hit 2K to 5K per month. Other students of mine are now making 10K per month plus. And I'm talking about, here's the thing, when these gurus tell you a lot, like, oh, 200 of my students landed a client this month. Oh, out of 80 of my students, 40 landed a client. And it's like, bro, most of them are just either free trial clients or commission deals or almost closed deals. That is what the gurus aren't telling you. They're fucking lying to you. They're fucking lying to you. A free trial client is not considered as a client. It's not considered as a client. Now, okay, if it's your first client, okay, whatever, go ahead and get them some results. If they're not premium, go ahead and not do it. Commission clients, most people close the commission deals because they're afraid to charge premium prices, or they don't know how, and so they go to the commission. But sometimes you gotta be strategic with that, and sometimes commission deals work for you, but that's a topic for another time. Almost deals, this isn't fucking considered a deal, bro. Sorry. And I'm talking money in the bank account, 2 to 5K per month, money in the bank account. So now that you know how I got here, the real question is, how can you get to 2K to 5K per month with copywriting without becoming a basement goblin or sacrifice your sanity every single day, so you don't become like me who look like a fucking homeless person? So let me share with you like an exact routine you can follow to get to 2K to 5K per month with copywriting. First, let me drink some coffee. Had like a 3 shot of espresso. That's gonna be so sick. So first of all, write copy for an hour a day. Now I'm gonna share with you some numbers. So be careful. Make sure to make sure to adjust the numbers based on your schedule and your free time. Maybe you want to decrease the numbers, maybe you want to increase the numbers, maybe you want to keep them the same. So this is probably like a schedule that you're going to be able to implement in like 3 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day, which is pretty cool. Like this is what that's how my students are landing 2 to 5K per month clients. They are only working for like 1 to 4 hours a day. Like Octavian, he closed like 5K worth of new deals in the first week of January. He's like a full-time student, which is insane. So he only has 1 to 4 hours a day to work on it. And he's also not a basement goblin because he recently crushed like a 100 kilogram bench press in the gym. He's only fucking 16. He's only 16. Bro, I'm about to become his girlfriend at this point. I bet he's getting all the chicks, bro. And then what you want to do, write copy for 1 hour a day. And when you're writing copy for 1 hour a day, I want you to stop thinking like about the tactics and stuff. Because a lot of people are like, oh, what is the best structure? Oh, how should I do this? Oh, how do I get into flow? How do I do this? How do I do the right transition? It's like, stop thinking about all of this and try to just write more. That is the feedback I'm going to give you. And something else that's helped me is I stopped thinking completely. Every time that I'm thinking, the copy isn't as good as when I'm feeling. You know, because when I'm feeling, it's my subconscious writing the copy, and your subconscious knows everything. So when you're able to engage your subconscious, which is when you get into flow state, that's when you write the best copy. And you're like, bro, did I just write this? That's what you're thinking. And what you want to do is get your copy reviewed by someone. Preferably, you don't want to get your copy reviewed in these free Discord servers because people are giving you feedback, okay, but the feedback they're giving you isn't based on anything. And you already know this. This isn't just something new. You already know that these people don't have clients or haven't written copy for any clients in the past. So you gotta be really, really careful of this, of who you're taking feedback from. You don't want to be taking feedback from these people on Discord servers because, again, they don't know what they're doing. And also, you don't want to get feedback from people who aren't doing copy anymore because they're not writing copy. They're not writing copy. People are getting in the game for like 6 months and then they become like full-time course sellers, and it's so fucking insane, bro. People think they're the guru, you know. Preferably you want to get it reviewed by someone who's already made a lot of money for the clients, who's already like a copywriter at this point. That's who you're gonna get the best feedback from. So yeah, otherwise it's like you're like a college student, you're getting feedback from a kindergarten student. Yeah, I don't even know how that makes sense, but fuck. At that point of me writing this, I thought I was smart. So yeah. Second thing you're gonna do every day is break down a list copy for 30 minutes a day. You're gonna break down copy for 30 minutes a day. So you're gonna sign up to as many lists as possible, and you're gonna be reading their emails. You're gonna be, every time you see an ad, you're gonna opt in, you're gonna see the ad, you're gonna break it down, blah blah blah. You get the point. Every time you see a good funnel, you're gonna break it down, you're gonna put it into Stripe file, and you're gonna do this every single day for at least 30 minutes a day. This is what I was doing when I first started. every single day. I was like 1.5 hours. This is what my schedule looked like. 1.5 hours of writing copy, 1.5 hours of reading good copy, 1.5 hours of me reviewing copy. It was like so sick, like such a good schedule. But this is like the 80-20s. If you can do this every single day, you're getting there. And it's in like 3 months, not 3 months, in like a week or two, you're gonna be like, bro, this is me. Am I writing such a good copy? So this is what I want you to do. Plus, when you opt into like as many lists as possible, you can even outreach to these people, because you're gonna be like, oh, this person can improve this on their email list. Oh, this person can do this. And so what you do is you can text them maybe on Facebook or on Instagram, then probably stay away from Instagram, and be like, hey, I noticed this opportunity here on your email. Here's how we can make like more money. Could I send over like a Loom video where I explain this? So that's something what you want to do. Then it's like the action feedback loop that I'm always talking about, which is like every time you go to the fight gym, if you've ever went to the fight gym, like the coach is going to give you like some feedback. He's going to give you some things to do for you to take action on. Then you're going to take action on these things. And then what you're going to do after you've taken enough action, your mentor, like your coach, your trainer, is going to be like, okay, so now you got to improve on this. Do this differently. And then you're going to do that differently, and you're going to do the same again and repeat. And in like a couple of whatever time, you're going to be the best you've ever been. You're going to be the best you've ever been. So, pretty simple. Get a mentor, get feedback, easy. Then, what I recommend you do is, if you don't want to do this actually, don't do it. More clients for me. Today that I woke up to a text from this 6 to 10K per month client. He told me, bro, we're ready to onboard you. So an extra 6 to 10K per month for me, probably 99% chances. So let's go. So you start making one post a day to build your personal brand. This is how you show your clients you're different, because a question that the brain always asks, I've said this before, is how is this different from this? How is it different from this? In your case, how is this copywriter, you, different from that other copywriter in their inbox? So your personal brand is the only way for you to differentiate yourself, because you don't want to be like, hey, I'm different from this, I do this differently. No. For me, my personal brand, I'm always posting about fighting if you're following me. And people are literally DMing me, almost not every single day, but I get these messages a lot of times, at least one a week, and they're like, bro, I really like seeing your fighting journey, it's very inspirational, and blah, 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 and then they end up hiring me or something. So, yeah, I've got like 2 to 3 clients, this is gonna be the third one, that I got it from the personal brand. I got many more opportunities I had to reject, because honestly, they weren't premium, and honestly, they wouldn't pay me my rates. So, fuck them. So, you can model my Facebook profile, like it's pretty simple. You don't have to do anything crazy. Fuck, dude. What is this? Anyways. Oh, man. What is going on? Crap. And now you're going to be able to fucking steal my Facebook. Jesus. So, yeah. It's very simple. Very, very simple. So, look at my Facebook. So, you just post about your thoughts. You post about look at this. It's official. We're barely 13 days in 2025, and I've already booked my next 2 weeks. My next fight 2 weeks from now. It'll be a 4-man K1 tournament. You can't keep me away from the ring at this point. It's become my second home. It's basically like you ranting about something. That's basically the Facebook post. And then look at this, 34 likes. And something I want you to keep in mind is that Facebook likes from Instagram likes from whatever other platform likes are much more. It's much harder to get likes on Facebook, engagement. So this, for me, it's basically like it went viral. That's what it means. So this one, it went okay, 14 likes. 23 went pretty good. 15, okay. 18, okay. Like, look at this, 13. Like, this went pretty viral as well. I took a selfie with some of the biggest gurus in the industry. I'll never forget this moment. And it's me with some trash cans. Or this one. I don't know why this went viral. This went viral, 50 likes. For like me, I love this marketing life. It's like pretty simple stuff, you know. So it's like you basically ranting about your life, and people are in a relatable way. That's what you're doing. Look at this. One thing I learned in the past few years that success in business, fitness, dating, or anything is really like Hunger Games. You're playing a game, let's say business, you have the players, your competition, blah, 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 blah. And then you go ahead and describe the things you're doing. You see? It's like very, very simple stuff. Or, yeah. Look at this. Every time I'm posting about fighting, viral, it's like very insane stuff. So what you're doing is, That's why I'm saying all the time, you don't want to be a fucking basement goblin. You don't want to be a basement goblin. If you're a basement goblin, nobody's going to be able to want to do business with you. Like, I've had this happen to me many times. Like, I hop on a sales call with a potential client. Everything went perfect. It goes perfect. The person wants to hire me. We've even agreed on the price for like 4K per month. This is like one of my first clients that I lost. 4K per month. And then he's like, okay, so what's your main goal in life? I'm like, oh, I want to get to 7 figures. That is my goal. And he's like, bro, I instantly stuck his face, like his eyes closed kind of. And he says something like, oh yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm like, yeah, I got the deal, bro. I got the deal. I want to be the businessman. And then I never heard back from them. Never. So imagine if instead I told them something like, yes, so I want to compete in the Olympics in 2028. They would be like, oh my God, really? Wow, that's insane. And so you gotta have these big goals. Nobody wants to be around you if you don't have a passion or if you don't have a purpose. Some people do want to be around you, but the people that are actually worth being around, they don't want to be around you. They want to be the people, because the people that are worth being around are the people who have a purpose. And if you don't have a purpose yourself, why would they want to be around you? So that's what you work on. And it doesn't have to be fighting for you. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can even be the gym, bro. Maybe it's like a fucking bodybuilding competition, or maybe it's you retiring your family or something. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your purpose. It just gotta have a purpose. That's what I feel like. That is just my 2 cents on it. And then in your personal brand, you just flex about everything. And the last thing you do, if you do everything right, like, there is literally no way for you not to get premium clients. No way. It's fucking unrealistic for you to think about it. Unrealistic. If you do this every single day for a good amount of time, no reason why you can't be at 5K per month by the end of this year. No reason. If you don't slack off. And then you send 5 to 10 high value outreach a day to premium clients. So what is a premium client? Usually you want to focus on people who have a good personal brand. That is the one thing. If you were to ask me, what is the one thing you gotta focus on to get to the next level, to get to 5K per month, it's the premium client. If a client is a premium, it doesn't matter if you're the best copywriter, he's not gonna be able to pay you. Because let's say the client is making 10K per month, or 5K, let's say he's making 10K per month, simple numbers, 10K per month, and you wanna get paid 5K per month. Do you really think they're gonna be able to pay you half their income? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. But what if they were making 100K per month? Do you think it would be unrealistic for them to pay you 5K to take care of all of the copy? No, they wouldn't. It wouldn't be unrealistic. Of course it would. Of course they would pay you. So in order for you to get the attention of these high value prospects, you have to put in premium effort. And that makes sense, right? Why would you put 1 out of 10 effort to get a 10 out of 10 client? No. When you put 1 out of 10 effort, you get 1 out of 10 clients. When you put in 10 out of 10 clients, you have the potential to land 10 out of 10 clients. That's what's going on. And then if you put in 10 out of 10 effort for like a 1 out of 10 client, you're gonna land them without even a sales call, But you don't even want to focus on them. Premium clients only, which is 7 figures plus. If they're not making enough money, they can't pay you, which is pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, you gotta help them make more money. And forget about this thing that the gurus tell you. Work with some small clients first, and then with some medium clients, and then with some a little bit larger clients, and then finally get the big clients. No. You can still go to the premium clients from the get-go. They want to work with you. Sometimes they probably want to work with beginner copywriters more. So I was coaching this copywriter like 1.5 years ago, and then I stopped coaching him because we became really good friends and we were just talking. I was just giving him free coaching and stuff. And a couple of months later, after we stopped, coaching and stuff, he ends up landing this full-time gig with his 9-figure info company, like one of the biggest companies. You have others to them without a fucking doubt if you're in the game for like more than a second. And he ends up landing this 10K per month. I think they started like 6K per month, and it went to 8K to 10K, and then it's gonna be like at 15K per month from just one client. And so that is it. These clients want to hire you, and sometimes they want to hire someone who's a beginner because they can train him more than they want to hire like an advanced copywriter, because an advanced copywriter, and I'm also a little bit guilty of this, is like a bit of a pain in the ass, because he's like, oh, pay me more for this, pay me more for that, and it's gonna be like, fuck man, you're so annoying. So yeah, this is the schedule. Now that you know the exact schedule that took me from this to being a fucking G, let me show you to being like a fucking G that I am. Look at this. So yeah, this is the training. Hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, share with your grandma. And if you want help on implementing this system, by the way, you can DM me on Instagram. We could potentially work together and coach you and get to 2K to 5K per month, possibly in the next 30 to 90 days, depending on your experience. Because if you're a complete beginner, sorry, if it's the first time you're hearing about copywriting, you're not gonna get to 10K per month in 30 days like the gurus tell you. But yeah, if you've been in the game for like 2 to 3 months, 4 months, you know the basics, getting to 5K per month, let's say 2K per month to be fucking realistic as fuck. Getting to 2K per month to 5K per month in the next 30 to 90 days is not unrealistic. I've helped many people do it, and maybe I can do the same for you. So yeah, DM me and let's fucking go!